Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here's the punter now, Pat McAfee, to get this one started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
You better bring it. Mike 6. Mike 6. 19 Lion. Hey, check
Now a play fake. Manning. A short throw to Musgrave. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the off.
And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Chris Godwin, 72 yards. And the Eagles go down the field in just 2 plays to take the early lead. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. Oh, some strong running. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
I'm going to run you over. I'm going to run you.
They'll throw on first down. Here's Howell. Oh, the first play of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by Cam Smith. And the return will stop right around the 25. Boy, Charles, a lot of action right out of the gate. The two teams barely off the buses. We've already had the touchdown and now the interception.
Yeah, whatever happened to the feeling out process? You know, kind of throw a few jabs out there, kind of circle the ring a little bit. Both of them throwing haymakers right out of the gate. And the second one was an interception that may cost them.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a 2-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
It's a 10-yard gain there to set them up 1st and goal.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
Now Manning. James has got it. Complete. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
They'll roll him out right. And he's going to go down. This will count as a sack, a very short sack, taken down at the 2. Patrick Queen got in there to stick him. He gets the sack. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And that will bring up an interesting decision here on 4th and goal.
You can't block me.
They'll try and run for it. And he's not going to get in. They stop him at the 1. The run is turned away on 4th and goal from the 2. And the Raiders hang tough down near the goal line.
One's the mic. Watch one. Watch one. Hey, we got.
They start on the ground with McCaffrey. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
That first down run could not have turned out worse for our defense because when they came out on the field, their #1 mission, keep them stacked up close to their goal line, and at worst, create great field position for their offense.
Second down and a little more than a yard here.
Double tight. Double tight. 3 down. 3 down.
A first carry now. This is Johnson. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? 2nd and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Double tight.
Again, it's Johnson. Up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 5.
Double tight. Hey.
This time they'll throw it with Howell. Pressure comes and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now, and it's Las Vegas with the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. We'll see what they have drawn up here a little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And Howell will throw it. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Levante David.
Partner, have you ever heard the story of Icarus in mythology? That's the guy who flew too close to the sun and had his wings melted. That was our guy right there. Keeps pressing it and pressing it. Finally, on that throw, he paid the price with that turnover.
And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. It's 2nd down.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. Manning to throw on 2nd down. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on fourth down.
Mike 6. Here we go.
They fake the handoff. Now Manning. That's into a crowd and intercepted. There he goes left side. And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line. So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game.
They'll run with a longtime Buccaneer. It's Mike Allstott. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, Johnson. And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Two minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
We got three, fellas.
The heavy set out there, 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. Give them 12 yards that time and a Las Vegas first.
60 by 6.
They go to Johnson again. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Up the middle, Johnson. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 49 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Chris Johnson, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. The point after, good by Groupie. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with a little under a minute to play, they may be looking to pick up some yardage here, maybe try and come up with a field goal to seize the lead before intermission. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Hawk 70.
On play action, now Manning. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. The Hall of Famer Ronnie Lott picks it.
So rare to see any quarterback